Hello, subscribers. Today I wanted to do something a little unique. I do not speak any languages other than English, and I learned a little bit of Spanish in high school. And I thought it would be interesting to go through and try to read some practice sentences. Most of these come from lingua.com. And see how well I do. If you guys are surprised by how well I managed to pull these off, leave it in the comments. Or if you want to just laugh at how atrocious this sounds, feel free to do that as well. So even though I don't know these languages, I did grow up in an area with a lot of international people coming through. And I also went to a college with a lot of international. So I have heard a lot of these languages, even though I don't understand them. I'm going to give myself an easy start here with Spanish, because I do know a little bit of Spanish. Yo vivo en Granada, una ciudad pequeña que tiene monumentos muy importantes como la Alhambra. Aquí la comida es deliciosa y son famosos el gazpacho, el ribujito y el salmorejo. Mi nueva casa está en una calle ancha que tiene muchos árboles. El piso de arriba de mi casa tiene 3 dormitorios y un despacho para trabajar. So I actually understood some of that. I know the end there is my house has 3 rooms and something for work, a room for work. I don't know what despacho means. All right, let's move on to French. Je m'appelle Jessica. Je suis une fille. Je suis française. Et j'ai 13 ans. Je vais à l'école à Nice. Mais j'ai habité à Cagny-sur-Mer. J'ai 2 frères. Le premier s'appelait Thomas. Il a 14 ans. Le second s'appelle Jan et il a 9 ans. Mon papa est italien et il est fleuriste. Ma mère est allemande et est avocate. That's very difficult. I have basically no understanding of French. All right, next up is German. I actually went to a school called a Waldorf school, which has a lot to do with German culture. They're based in Germany. So I've heard German spoken a lot. I have no idea how to speak it though. So here we go. This is called Am Flughafen. Familie Milie plant ihren Urlaub. Sie geht in ihre Reisebüro und lasst sich von ihren Angestellten beraten. Als Reiseschild wählt sie Mallorca aus. Familie Muyer bucht einen Flug auf die Mittelmeerinsel. Sie bucht Arbordem Zweisimmer in einem Graben. Hotel direkt am Strand. Familie Muyer badet gerne am Meer. That's weird. There are some characters here I don't recognize. It's like something that looks like a B that doesn't connect at the bottom. I thought that German was exclusively just English letters, but apparently not. Now here we go for Italian. This is called La Mi Famiglia. Buongiorno. Oggi vi presento la mia famiglia. Lo sono il padre. Mi chiamo Gennaro Piello. Ho 37 anni e lavoro come scrittore e giornalista da quando ne avevo 20. Interesting stuff. It sounds a lot like Spanish. I know the two are closely related because they're both Latinate. Okay, for some reason here they have business English listed as a separate language. So I'm going to give myself a little break and see how well I can do business English as an American English speaker. Besides playing a major role in most individuals' personal lives, technology plays a major role in most business persons' professional lives, as it is convenient, reliable, and efficient. From text messaging to emailing and scanning files to Skyping, high-tech practices are common in companies. To benefit as much as possible from these practices, business persons must craft and send professional business emails, or emails that serve an official company-related purpose and are appropriately written. I'm failing English. I can't even do English. Professional business emails are appreciated by coworkers, customers, and potential clients alike. So I think I do okay with English. I speak it, so I should. Next up, we've got Czech. And there's some characters here I don't quite recognize, but I'll try my best. Orte ko jesme se prezi hathavili, preste ho vali, du rodine ho domu mam, detski pokaj sam pro sebe muj pokaj, je ve druhim patre naseho domu ve padkrovi. Interesting stuff. You can definitely tell we're getting into the sort of Slavic languages there, which I think brings us neatly into Russian. Now, Russian, I had to basically find a way to translate it into Roman characters because Russian characters are something I don't understand in the slightest. And even when I did translate it, there's a lot of these things that connect over the top of words, and I don't really know what they mean, but I'm going to try my best. Vystrecha se medvedim mushet bit ochkin opasne, rushki lyubdiat kodit vilish и sobrieta da glub. Ai godi oni deliartu eto is ostrozi huskut. Tak kak medvedi Tože Oshin, Lubin Hosjerev, Godi, Mogut Napost, Nacheleveka. Medved est Vishe Jagodi Rebiu Mayasho, Idaji Nasekomek, period. Also Bino on Leobit Med. That's so hard to figure out because I don't know what things you're supposed to make silent and all this. Very interesting language, and I love Russian writing, but I don't understand it. All I know is that the O with a line down the middle is like an F. I did learn that somewhere. Okay, now we're going to try Hindi. I get a lot of viewers from India. I love you guys, and I'm going to attempt to read your language. Like with Russian and most Asian languages, I had to put this through a Romanized translator to turn it into characters that I at least can attempt to read. Pratyek Vikti ko Shiksha kam adhikar hai. Shiksha kum se kum prarambhak aur bunyadi avsthayon men Niharshulk Ogai. Prambak Shiksa Anivari Ogai. Technical Yantrik or Passion Smandhi Shiksha Sadharan Rup Se Prapt Hogar Ar Ukuchgutur. Shiksha Shbi Kosh Yogaite Kadhar Pum Sman Rup She Ulpildi Ogai. Yeah, that's the best I'm going to be able to do with that. These are very, very hard to pronounce words for an English speaker. I don't know if maybe you guys have the glottal stop. I know that's a thing in Arabic. I took a semester of that, and maybe some of these words are trying to emphasize that. But that's the best I'm going to do with that. I don't think Hindi comes very naturally to me. Sorry. Next up, I'm doing Romanized Chinese. Let's see what I can do with this. Chinese e Frantusi shi shuyo winji faicho de winti. Danshi Jiangjai Wang Shanghai New Je Zhe Wenti de Yoshi Shoufa Shangchang Ba Yuyang E Wenji Hunzai Yiki Ye Yurin Bai Wan Winhua Chuan Tong Ding Ding Da Maoji Koi Zai Ze Je Wenti Shang Jue Guo Likai Timo en Yuan, Ye Dechu Yiji Bujingre de Jalun. I know that Chinese in particular is a language where pitch and sort of things like that really matter and make a difference. So this probably sounded atrocious to anybody who actually speaks Chinese because I don't have much of an indication of when I'm supposed to be doing that. Actually, for some reason, I had an easier time reading this than I did Hindi or Russian. I don't know why. Maybe the simplification, the romanization works better for this. I don't really know. There's a lot more, the separation of vowels and consonants is a lot more like English with this than it is with Russian and Hindi were, because those two, I noticed so many strings of consonants that I don't really know how to put those sounds together. So a little easier than the ones I did. Next up we have Japanese, which is another language that I've heard a lot of. I used to do a lot of martial arts. It was mainly Taekwondo and Jiu-Jitsu, but also spent time around a lot of karate people and heard a lot of people speaking fluent Japanese. Never understood any of it, but I kind of know what it's supposed to sound like. Mukoshi miyako no chikaku no muro ni tektori no uka ni to yoberateru ohisan go amashita. Oji-san wa mainichi yama i ite take otori sor de kago o ami o zaru o sukute kurashite meshaita. Aruhi Oshi-san ga taka o kero tu shitara ni moto no pika pika ikaru taki ga arimashita. Fushigi na taki da. Fushigi na taki da. Again, this is kind of like Chinese. This is a lot easier to pronounce in terms of the separation of consonants and vowels. I could at least attempt to say most of these words. Okay, now I'm going to try Old English. This is English from, I think, the 12th century. Obviously very different from modern English, so let's give it a shot. On beisem gear man halgo de bet meinste I Westminster an kaild maesche. Daig 7 se koinische Edward Forafata on 12th maesche efin 7 hein man baby grade on Englaldes Senyorese Schwashwa se Shine hit him Goyose 7 Eken min Hein Paratogokuron 7 Weiss be geblitzod on Shenge on 12 Masharn 7. This is interesting because it looks and sounds very much like German to me, which I know English has a lot of roots from many different European languages, but at first glance this looks a lot more like German than anything else. And I recognize pretty much none of this. On is the only word that I recognize from Old English. On. And I don't even know if it means the same thing. So I think that's pretty much all I can handle for today. There's quite a few I didn't get to. I'd love to try some African languages. Korean I didn't get to, but maybe those are a video for another time if you guys liked this. I know it's not the sort of thing that I normally do, but I thought it would be interesting because I have so many viewers from different parts of the world. I think I did okay with some of those, right? Maybe? Let me know, or let me know if they were god-awful. Anyway, thank you for watching. Liking and subscribing is a huge help, and stay tuned for more videos.